100 years. The devourer is sealed, and the world still spins. Another 100 days, and this seal upon my own power shall break.
Dragon sworn! Thorgil kneels forever!
Mortals chirping like sparrows at my door. Enough. I shall walk the realm and see what they have become. The world wears a new face.
Royal proclamation! Hear ye, hear ye! Damn it! I stole the carriage from my own wedding feast and I ran a man down!
He lives. I cannot outrun Father's men. I'll sneak this stranger back to the manor and hide him. I'll figure out what to do if he survives.
Strange. The carriage at full gallop struck him, yet not a bruise upon his skin. Vale, so that is your name.
Ilaria! Ungrateful child! You will break a leg if you do not break first!
Father! Lord Vance has already killed 2 of his kept ladies, and you would give me to him as a third? Never!
Lies! House Thorgrin is the strongest in Ravensmark. Their dowry could save this house!
Sister. You fled the betrothal feast. Lord Vance will rain fire on us for this.
Men! Find her. We deliver her to House Thorgrim within the hour.
No! I am married already!
What did you say?
Where am I? Who am I? My memory, it is gone.
He is my husband, Erendon Vale, sworn by my voice and blood. Say my lady. Now.
My lady?
Any nameless oath spouse is better than that monster Vance. Father, you cannot force me into his chains now.
A nameless oath, spouse! Into House Lindum, I will not have it!
He has lost his memory. He has nowhere to go. He stays. And if you press me towards Vance Thorgrim again, I shall die before I wed him.
What taste! Picking a stray to crown as husband.
Heard the lady dragged in a nameless oathhound. Lord's been locked in his study 3 days.
Look at the cur. He could not even hold a lady's parasol, let alone a sword. Pathetic. Cripple, have you no eyes? Bring me a towel and massage my shoulders while you're at it. Oath spouse or not, you have no mana core. You will never lift a blade. One more dull stare and I will beat the breath from you.
Mess call!
My lady comes.
Have you mistaken yourself for a man worthy of this table? You eat where the dogs eat. Erindom, you damned fool! This is not food for a man!
My lady, a man can fill himself on bread, even hard.
Fool! Idiot! Spineless oath! Lyanna, to me. You served him moldy bread on purpose. He's a cripple. He should be grateful there's anything in his hands.
A man without a mana core deserves less than a hound. Why feed him at all?
You? Pacific. The whole of Ravensmark knows you stole Vigor Elixir from the apothecary last winter.
You dare slander a sworn sword of Lindrum!
You insult my husband. Today, as the eldest daughter of this house, I shall teach you all a lesson.
House Vornon! You dare set foot in my courtyard! Death waits within these walls!
Lord Garrick, we bring you a gift. A plank, fittingly named. Bow and accept it, or I level your hall today. The choice is yours.
Caleb! Lord Caleb of Vorna!
Sweet Aurelius, Lord Caleb himself has come to break our gates.
House Varnon came for blood. Erindor has no core, no chance. I must get him out. Now.
Erindor, leave! Out the back, through the stable gate. Do not look back. House Varnit has come for blood. You have no core, no blade. You will die here.
No, I will not leave you.
Go! Out! Now!
No! I would sooner die at this door than leave you!
My lady!
My lady!
Garrick, kneel and take this plaque, or face me in the ring. Choose.
By the rules, apprentice first. Who steps forward? You? 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 Any of you have a spine? I'll fight. Father, I take him.
Roderick, you cannot lose.
Crawl through my legs, and I let you live.
Die first.
My core! My mana core is shattered!
Roderick!
Garrick. So weak. The cripples of Ravensmark. Fitting, no?
Father!
Well, well. The daughter who dragged a nameless oath spouse into her bed. No wonder you'd take any cur, even strangers.
Clean that filth out of your mouth, Varney.
Bitch! Die! A sword foundation. How could it have advanced so much?
Interesting. That was but a fraction of my power. Come, let us test my full strength. The cripples of Ravensack, every last one a cripple.
Damn you! I have not fallen yet!
Then I shall finish what I started.
Valeria! Yield! In Varenza's name!
Where is that nameless oath spouse of yours? You die at my feet and he hides like a kitchen rat.
Hold your filth! I forbid you to speak his name!
Die.
By Avarius!
Lay no hand on my lady.
What sorcery is this?
Ilaria forced back Lord Caleb of Avoran with a single palm. My lady! Strike! End him! Son! My son! My lord! Sir Hadrian's core is shattered.
House Vaughan is undone.
I warned you, my lord. That girl and her cripple are an ill omen.
Even a Grandmaster could not rout Lord Caleb with one palm. Could it be that nameless man? Impossible. He has no core.
Today, every Lindberm in this hall dies.
Lord Vance, at last.
Mark, come forth.
Mark the Cleaver, Pantheon rank 8.
Old man, to want your daughter was a gift to your dying house. You spurned it. Marek, slay the dog and his bitch.
No! Impossible.
You startled my lady.
Expect to be cleaved in two. What sorcery is this? Mark's blade weighs 1,000 pounds. A man without a mana core cannot stop it. My lady, watch closely. I end him now.
Bastard! That is your weapon? You mock me?
Storm Wilf, breathe.
By every god! Aureus, save us! By every god!
Mouldy bread, he has no core, no rank, no blood. A cripple. He should be grateful.
You dragged a nameless oath spire into our hall. He is no son of mine, no sir of mine. Only Sir Roderick may marry into this house. As for that one, ha!
My lady, I am warm, I am fed. Beside you is an oath.
Enough, enough! Listen to me! You are my husband, not a cripple! From this day, you stand straight!
My lady.
House Varn is at the gates! They are coming!
Where is my husband's seat?
Him? When did that cripple earn the right to sit at the high table? He's used to fighting scraps with the hounds.
Roderick, you are the true cripple of this hall.
Sit.
Mom! Look what she's done! She threw Roderick to the floor!
All of you, silence! This man is your brother by oath, son-in-law of House Lindhorn. From this hour forth, any soul without manners toward him leaves my hall. By Avarius, I swear it.
Please, sit, sit, sit. Eat. You favor meat, do you not? Take more, take all you want.
Eat well.
My lady, you are beautiful.
Wicked man, you spy on me at my bath.
How could I not? Such a lady. A man could look 100 times and never tire.
Now my fool husband learns to charm. Tonight you sleep on the floor. The bed is not yours.
My lady, you fought 3 battles today. Your sinews ache, your blade bone aches. Let me ease it.
Erendor! My mana core just descended! I crossed the threshold!
My lord, you are the star upon my house. Since the day you came, every shadow has lifted.
My lady, while I dreth beside you, every dawn will be brighter than the last.
My lord, thank you.
Death stalks you, Linfield, and yet you stroll through Ravensack hand in hand like fools.
You, cripple, down on your knees. I'll grant you a whole corpse before sundown.
Vance Thorgrim, was yesterday's flight not enough? Shall I send you up again?
Lindon, bitch! I marked you for my own! You fled the betrothal feast in shame. When I have flayn your cripple husband into a rimbling stup, I'll drag you to my keep and break you, night by night!
Take them!
She has ascended! Lady Limberhild is a Grandmaster!
Grandmaster, threshold or no, the dog who lays a hand upon my son shall die today.
Father! That vile pair tried to murder me! Slay them where they stand!
Erendor, run! Lord Magnus is Ravensmark's foremost blade, paladin rank. Even I cannot stand against him.
Ravensmark's foremost? In this lord's sight, nothing of note.
Insolence! Cripple, today you shall...
The Dragon Sworn. The sealed sovereign.
It cannot be.
Grandfather, why do you kneel before this man every dawn?
Listen well, child. This is the Dragon Sworn. Our founder, the first Thorgrim, was sworn to his lordship 1,000 years ago. By his oath, House Thorgrim still draws breath today. Now bow. Bow to the Dragon Sworn.
Father! What Magnus possesses you? He's a Lindholm cripple, sleeps in the kennel, sweeps Lindholm's filth. There is no Dragon Sworn here.
Silence! Magnus, 7th of House Thorgrim, kneels before the last Dragon Sworn.
You mistake me, my lord. Bow your forehead to the Crobbles 1,000 times. You shall not buy your son's life with it.
This unfilial blurt! Do with him as his lordship pleases.
Father! Father, you have it wrong! He is no Dragon Sworn, he is a...
You laid eyes upon my lady. You boasted of breaking her night by night. Death I shall spare. Pain you shall not escape.
Ah! My manhood!
Father, we have returned.
Return just in time. I have received a wit. 3 days since, Ravensmark hosts the Pantheon tournament. The greatest blades of Astronium will gather, and even the 4 great houses shall attend.
What? The 4 great houses? That has not happened in a generation.
Father, my mana core has ascended to Grandmaster. I shall enter the tournament.
Yes! Alarius be praised, yes!
Alas, Roderick's mana core is shattered. He may never train again. Actually, restoring a shattered mana core is rather simple.
What? You know how to restore a shattered core?
I do, only for the moment I cannot quite recall the method.
He toys with us. See how he plays.
Try. Now.
My lord, you are no longer a man.
Erendor Vale! By every star, by every gar, rest! I shall not till your bones lie at my feet! I shall feast on your bones!
What rare and fragrant hatred, what pure and burning murder. I have not tasted such a soul in a century.
Who are you?
Boy, do you wish for vengeance? In all of Etheria, there is but one being who can grant it to you, and you stand before him.
Help me! Whatever you ask, name it! I shall do it!
The Soul Reaper heresy, a craft that drinks the mana of others. Will you learn?
I will! Master, your disciple, Vance of Thorgrim, kneels before you.
Wretched boy, come with me to Lindum at first light. You have laid eyes upon the Dragon Sworn. If we do not crawl, House Thorgreen is dust!
That cripple humiliated me without end. He unmanned me. And you, Father, you want me to kneel and beg pardon? Never. Father, you have grown old. Your mana, it is wasted on a kneeling man. Pass it down to me.
Vance!
Unfilliful weef, my lord, your servant has failed you 1,000 years.
A petty blade house like Lindholm should be grateful to be let inside at all. Master Liu, your seat is in the Nobles' Gallery.
Why does Master Liu have a seat, while House Lindholm has none?
Because my aunt is of House Oldenruth. You hadn't heard? The Pantheon tournament weighs strength. A seat bought by family ties is not right.
You want a seat? Look at that petrified workstone.
Only a Grand Master may leave a mark upon it. Mark it, and your house gets a seat.
Don't make me laugh. By your house?
Erendor, spare yourself the humiliation! Stop!
Now, does House Lindorn have a seat?
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Right this way, my lord! At once!
Watch the bouts first. We shall know him by his bearing.
The Pantheon Tournament commences!
I sit at rank 20 of the Pantheon. You, nameless, yield while you still have face.
Spare me the speeches. Behold the rance.
Tell me, brothers, is the dragon sworn truly walking Ravensmoke today?
Our scouts confirm it. The storm wall's breath itself was seen in Lindbergh's courtyard. The signs are real.
The dragon sworn! The dragon sworn!
Aldous, what do you say?
I saw him! There, by the Lindbergh box! He bears the dragon sworn signal!
Hush, Aldous. Whatever you saw, keep it close. He wears a face of fool by design. Do not strip his cloak in public view.
But I saw the signal itself.
I hereby proclaim the top 10 of this tournament have been ours! A Pantheon ranking without me is no ranking at all! Swell are the so-called top 10. Come! Step up and face me! Let us see what makes you worthy! I shall face him!
By Avarius, this is no mortal art. This is the Soul Reaper heresy!
Maleficus. Maleficus has returned.
Today is the day Vance of Thorgilm writes his name in the stars, but it is not finished! Hello! House Lindholm!
The seal is broken.
Look! That face! That is the face from the ancient portraits! The dragon Shorn, it's him!
If this is truly the dragon Shore, his silence is not weakness, it is design. We shall not intrude upon him.
But Vance! Vance has named House Lindbergh! This is open vengeance against us!
Father, even the Pantheon's champion fell to him. How can we stand against such a heretic?
My lady, you must go.
Me?
Think on it. Vance felled the champion of the Pantheon. If you fall Vance, you are champion.
But can I? Can I truly bet him?
My lady, trust yourself. You can.
Erendor, I trust you.
Wretched bitch. Today, before all these eyes, I shall rave Lindholm Blade House to ash.
Vaince Thorgrim, you shall fail.
Lady Linfield, are your eyes truly so blind? I tower above every blade of the Pantheon.
For all your towering, were you not gelded by my husband's blade?
Whore! I shall slay you here! And that crow of a husband! I shall hack into pieces no priest can name. Soul Reaper! Heresy! Lyle! Sister! Illyria! Illyria!
My lord.
My lady, are you hurt?
I'm all right.
A blade summoned by Aether alone. Drakeward blade song! By every god the lost art of the Volksworn! Only the Dragonschworn can bid the steel sing thus!
It is him. There is no longer any doubt. The last Dragonschworn walks among us. Speak no further. Let him finish the heretic first.
My lady, step back. Vance Thorgrim, wheneth came this soul rear craft you wield? 3 nights past, 3 of Ravensbolt's Pantheon-ranked blades vanished from their beds, their men are stripped clean. Your work, I take it?
Indeed! Mine! Every drop! Even my withering wretch of my father! His manna too! I drank down to the marrow!
You devoured your own father. Such a soul deserves no mercy beneath the stars.
That same curse mist, Vorne's heir wielded it not a moon past. He cut Roderick Thorne's core open with it. House Vorne has been Malphas's hidden hand all along. A serpent in the grass for a century then. Lord Caleb shall answer for this once the Dragonschworn finishes here.
Erendor Vale! You unmanded me! Today I shall hack you into 1,000 pieces!
Fang. The soul rot signals poison comes silent as breath. Once Master strikes, this cripple is a corpse already.
Master! Save me!
Without my lead, none may strike him.
So thick a curse mist. Why does this presence stir something old within me?
Erendar Vale, your hours are counted. When you fall, I shall come for your head with my own hands!
Your lordship, the Dragonschworn. So it is truly you. We beg leave, bind us to your service.
My forebear had the honor of serving at your side, my lord. I would walk in his footsteps.
Strange. Why do they too name me Dragonschworn? I am but a man with no memory.
My lords, you mistake me. Rise, rise, there is no need for this. Herald. Where is the tournament, Herald?
Here, my lord! Here! I am here! What is your command?
The tournament has reached its end. Vance bested the 3 almost ranks. My lady then took the stage, and Vance fell wounded by her hand. But surely it was you who... I tell you plainly. My lady is stronger than I.
By the witness of the 4 great houses, and by the verdict of this tournament, Lady Eloria Lindorm is hereby crowned champion of the Pantheon!
Me? Champion of the Pantheon? Sister, you were magnificent today. Champion of the Pantheon. Who would have believed it?
Truly, it was Erendom's doing. I am but the last he chose to wield.
Erendorm has been House Lindung's hidden blade all along. I once misjudged you, son-in-law. Forgive an old man's blindness.
Father, we are kin. Such words do not belong at our table.
Sister, brother-in-law is beyond anyone I've ever heard tell of. Not only did he break Vance, he made the four great lords real.
Sister, brother-in-law, once I was foolish. I beg you hold no grudge against us in your hearts.
Erindum and I are not so small of martyrs that. Tell Roderick that recovery comes first. The rest we shall see in time.
Brother-in-law, leave such trifles to me. That bucket of footwater, I'll empty it for you.
Hold. Your mana core was shattered, was it not? I have recalled the way to restore it.
Brother-in-law, how? Tell me.
Drink this, the whole bucket.
Brother-in-law, this is the water you washed your feet in.
Believe me or do not, suit yourself.
The dragon swan's anointing water! Seize it!
Four great lords of Astrian brawling over footwater? Could this truly be a treasure? Stand back! This water, brother-in-law, left it for me! My core, my mana core has returned! Thank you, brother-in-law! By Avarius, my core is whole again!
Strange. What is this fire in my chest? The soul rot signals poison, that curvain. When our blades crossed, his hand spit this curse into my breath. My lady must not see this. It would break her. I will to the apothecary alone.
Master, at the tournament you yourself stepped from the mist. Why did you not slay Erindum Val there and then?
Boy, do you know what Erindum Val truly is? He is the last living Asian whose blood the centuries cannot drain. Such a soul does not die easily.
Then what is Master's design?
Remember the pill I bid you swallow, the soul rot signal. Its venom requires the soul Rita heresy to bloom. When the Drakewood blade met your steel, you breathed but a wisp of that curse upon him. By now, the poison feasts within him.
Then by now, he is already dead.
If his old power has not yet returned, the venom shall surely sicken him. Lay your trap at Lindbergh Apothecary. He will come for the antidote. There, he dies.
A dose of night root. Boil it once, and I am whole.
Erindor Vale, at long last.
My master stands before you, and you do not kneel?
Kneel? You and your master are not worthy.
Erindor Vale! 1,000 years past, you barred my path to immortality and left me half dead. Tonight I shall feast on your flesh and drink your bones to dust. Malefus, you spilled the blood of innocents to feed your immortal hunger. Crime upon crime, and the heavens cry out. Tonight, I am their answer.
Mortals! Those mortals! What were they to me but tinder? Their lifeblood lit my path. To be fuel for the ascended is honor enough!
Erindar, your seal has not yet broken, your true power slumbers still. Look at you, so weak, so pitifully weak.
The venom rises, and the pact seal still binds me. I cannot draw the old fire.
Erindor!
By your death, I drink the immortal blood.
By your fall, I become the last ascended upon this earth! After him!
My lord, how gaze your wound?
Old one, who are you? Why do you call me my lord?
I am Vesper, my lord, the very Macruck that you tamed with a touch 10 centuries ago. My lord, this is the sanctum where you sealed your strength to enter slumber. Here you may safely heal. I remember everything.
By every god, my lady, Ilaria is in peril!
My lord! Your wound has not yet healed. You must not move thus.
My wounds I shall mend with my own breath. Vessa, to Lingehid Manor. Fly! Malabus will strike at her. He will come for her!
Who are you? Show yourself!
Release me! Erendon will come for me! He will come!
I count upon it, child. He is the very prey I bait.
Tomorrow at the noon hour, meet me at the Cathedral Square, or I shall slaughter House Lindum down to the kennel hound.
The seal holds.
My pact seal yet binds me for one more day. First the venom, then the seal. Hold fast, my lady. I am coming.
Lord Garrick! Lord Garrick, wake! Erindor Valley is my lord. I am sent in search of the mistress.
Ilaria, she has been taken by that foul thing. The Dark One said, at the noon hour tomorrow, every soul of Ravensike must come to the Cathedral Square.
He means to feed the city itself to his blood Ulthra.
My lord wrestles with the pact seal in the sanctum. To turn back now is to break his trance. There is no time. I must to the square. Every breath the mistress draws is shorter than my road.
To the Cathedral Square, not the sanctum. The mistress cannot wait.
Lady Linfield, in the end, you fall into my hands all the same.
When my lord arrives, he will not leave a single shred of you!
Your cripple husband? At this hour he is poisoned to the marrow. He cannot even save himself.
What did you say? Erindor is poisoned?
Indeed. By tomorrow's noon, should your darling husband dare crawl to the square, you shall watch with your own eyes how he dies.
You lie! Erindon will not fall! He cannot! You, half a man! Wretch unworthy of the name!
Stay your hand!
She is not champion of the Pantheon? Tomorrow at the square, before every eye in the city, you shall fell her in fair battle. Then you are champion.
And should the dragon sworn dare set foot upon those stones, I shall sacrifice him alive upon the altar. Then I, and I alone, shall be the last ascended immortal upon this earth.
Erend, is it true? That is why I woke, is it?
Silence! This being beside me is my master, Maleficus. My master walks the earth as no mortal man, but as one—
Behold, Lady Lindenhest, the so-called champion, kneels broken at my feet. By my master's decree, I am now champion of the Pantheon. Who among you dares dispute it?
I dispute it, you misbegotten cur! Release the mistress at once! Release the Lady of the Dragon Swan!
Fools who fail to know the breadth of their death.
The venom within me is fully purged. Yet the pact seal, a half hour more, before it shall yield.
There is no half hour to spare. I must return, now! Damn it. The pact seal denies my passage, but my lady cannot wait one breath longer. This is no true breaking, but a wound tore into the seal itself. Half the old fire spills forth, the rest must wait, and what I spend now I shall pay for in ruin, yet there is no breath to spare.
My lady! I am coming!
Then let the heads of those who dared dispute fall first. By example.
Lady Lindheal, we shall begin with you.
Lay one finger upon the mistress, and my lord shall give you a death no priest may sing for!
Speak of Erindor Vale, that dog. Perhaps he is already meat for crows, poisoned to the marrow and silent at the hour of his lady's blood.
Lies! Erindor will not fall. He cannot fall!
Oh? Then why does he not appear? You are to be slain within breaths, and still he hides. Such is the love of your great dragon Schwoen.
In my eyes, you, half a man, you are not worthy even to tie my lord's bootlasses!
Then go down to meet him in the seven hells!
By Avarice, the dragon sworn, we are saved!
Erindor Vale, at long last.
Be not afraid, my lady. I am here. I came for you.
Erindor Vale! You still mean to save this woman! You are poisoned to the marrow! Impossible! You are poisoned! How can you yet be so strong?
His venom is cleansed, yet his strength has not yet returned to its full prime. He cannot yet escape my grasp.
Step back, my lady. Stand clear.
Erindar, have you readied yourself for the manner of your death?
3 minutes more, before the pact seal is fully shed.
Erindar Vale, 1,000 years past you barred my path to immortality. From that day until this,
no moment passed without my hunger for your flesh, your bones, your blood. Today at last I shall feast.
Malapus,
you butcher the innocent to feed your immortal hunger. The heavens themselves cannot hold such crimes.
once I am the last ascended this day, what god shall judge me? Now die! Erindor Vale, today, your dying day.
My lord! Take the mistress and flee! Now!
You filthy beast! Again you crawl beneath my feet? Die! Die.
My lady, you fool. Why would you do such a thing?
You are the fool. You are the great fool. Erindor, I shall not stand by while you face death.
How tender, how touching. A husband and wife so devoted. Then I shall send you both into the underworld together. Be a pair of ghost husbands for eternity.
Wraith Legion!
Erindor, do not heed me. Go, leave me. You can yet escape alone.
My lady, hear me now. Never, not in this life, not in any to come, shall I leave you behind.
Pact seal. 3, 2, 1. The wound shatters into rupture. Seal not mended. Shattered at last. The dragon's warn returns in full.
What? What?
Malapus, the Lord of Vale stands restored. Kneel and meet your end.
Erindon Vale! 1,000 years gnawed at my bones. I am no longer the one you sealed. I shall not believe! I cannot believe I cannot kill you!
The dragon's horde of blades.
By Aureus! Behold, this is the dragon's horde of blades! The pinnacle of the sword's path! I had thought it but a children's tale! Erindar Vale is beyond mortal measure! Soul Reaper heresy!
Roar.
Master!
Possible. How can you have grown so strong?
I am the dragon, Schworn. Is being slightly stronger a problem?
The dragon's horde of blades has no prayer beneath the stars! Even the Devourer cannot stand against it! By every god! What a sight! Justice walks again!
This master and his disciple, they have raped the realm! Spare neither!
Rejoice not yet! Think you the victory is yours? I have yet a final breath of art! Master! Strike! Strike that man! Slay Erindon Vale! Today, every soul present shall die! Every drop of blood shall pour upon my altar! Soul Reaper Heresy! Blood Altar of the Damned!
Storm Wilf's breath. Sweep the unclean from the earth.
He outrayed the curse mist itself. No ascended could flee that storm Wilf bolt.
Master! No! Mercy! Mercy, my lord! Ah!
My lord!
My lady.